I didn't bring my water up here. It's okay though. I'll just go without water. I'll push.
I think you can go that long without it.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Can you?
I drink water like probably every 3 to 4 minutes. I find myself wanting like a sip.
3 to
That's
4
good
minutes.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
I have a very low tolerance for going without water. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like,
is it just water or is it just like a drink in general?
No, I don't
Or
like
is it
drinking other
specifically
drinks.
water?
It's specifically, well, I guess if I'm like out drinking or whatever one night, like I can go a long time without having water because I just have like a beer or something. But so I guess it is drink, but I normally don't like drinking anything but water unless I'm drinking alcohol.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I never really just sit there and like sip on a soda, or I'm not like into lemonade.
Soda is so bad.
I never crave a soda anymore. I did when I was younger. I grew out of that.
Sometimes I do. You ever just have like a burger and like really just want a soda?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I get
don't
water
ever,
everywhere I go now.
I don't ever crave soda anymore.
I feel like I do sometimes. If it's like
It's like rare.
it's rare and honestly like I could just sub it with a Diet Coke.
I tended
fine.
from recently I've realized that I like Coke Zero
Coke Zero
is better than actual Coke.
Than Diet Coke or
Than
Coke?
actual Coke.
Well, Coke isn't that good. It's too sugary.
Well, like most of like the zero sugar sodas are better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that.
And like you can drink them like you could have one every day and it's like not as bad because there's like
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
like.
they're not good for you, but like
I don't like it when you can like taste the sugar and stuff. If that makes sense. Like
I can't really. You can
like-
taste the sugar in Coke.
Well,
I
like
can't.
okay, like a donut. You just bite into a donut and it's just tasting like sugar.
Well, that's a donut. I feel like that's like it's like made
I know, but I don't really like that.
sugar.
Also, I don't really like just soda in general. Like Dr. Pepper has a lot of like syrup in it that you can taste.
Dude,
Like when you get it from a dispenser, not when you get like a bottled or anything like that. It's when you go to like a restaurant or something and they give you like the ones that they have to put the syrup into.
Yeah.
Sometimes they overdo it and it's just way too sugary.
Have you seen videos? There's a video on YouTube of some guy boiling Coke,
What?
like Coca-Cola.
Why?
And it's just because after he boils it, it looks like straight syrup. Like it's disgusting.
Really?
Oh, so it isolated like the sugar.
Yeah, all of the liquid is gone, and it's just a bunch of shit.
It's
in
just
the
a
pan.
bunch of goop.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
disgusting.
It's gross, dude.
I feel like that's like all of them.
And then
though.
you could like
Yeah,
they're
make
all
that
from
into
the syrup. Like like in restaurants they have like the boxes and they're in bags. They just like mix them.
Have
with
you ever
water.
worked at a restaurant? Would you know?
No, I worked when I worked at the water park. I had to do that
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Coke dispensers.
Like they come in
and
like
then-
those big bags.
Really?
And they just mix them with water.
That's right. I've never seen that. Have you? Like you had to do that?
Yeah.
It's like they hook up to the like the Coke, like the dispensers.
Like they're in a big box.
So the
and you
dispenser is just for like carbonation, and then it adds the syrup to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's why they taste off sometimes.
That's why, because if
Sometimes they're not like as good.
Because if you get a bottle,
if they run out of the syrup and it tastes like straight carbonation, that's when it tastes off.
I've had Sprite like that.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
We just basically we just have to wait till someone comes up to us and complains that there's no
Because
flavor
is there
in
like
it.
a way of knowing? Or
I
y'all
mean,
just wait
unless
till-
someone's always just trying it and testing it to make sure that it's good.
Yeah. Damn.
But
Damn.
All right. Well, we can run the intro music.
Oh no, these things they come and they go. I spend my
Y'all might as well get the music ready because it's finna take a while.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Mission. And
the things I suppose.
There it is, a win for the ages. Lillard, long range three, and it's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding me?
Welcome back to the Foers Podcast. My name is Preston, and I'm here with Adam and Alex. We are back in a new setting today. We were in a new setting last episode. We didn't talk about it, but we're back in our hometown, in a new setting. We're excited. I think it's a little better setting.
It feels almost like a set.
I like the couch a lot better.
I like the
Casting couch.
the look
Yeah.
of like the couch. No, not that.
So, yeah, that's what we need to call it. From now on.
But Yeah, this is a good set.
It's
When
very purple and brown, but it looks cool.
It's not that purple. I feel like
Well, this couch is purple and that chair is purple.
Couch is
Oh.
not purple.
this is not.
This is
purple.
purple. This
This
is
is
not
not
purple.
It's brown.
It's
bro.
brown. Anyways,
I think
It's a
purple.
dark maroon.
Maybe the light makes
it's
it
a
look-
dark. It couldn't be the light.
Yeah.
But anyways, today we're gonna be talking about some news with the gas shortage and the CDC talking about you don't have to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated, indoor or outdoors. And we are gonna have another conspiracy theory segment. We're gonna be talking about some interesting stuff that we talked about last episode, but we're gonna get more in depth with that. So yeah, I'm really excited for this episode. It's gonna be good. So I guess we could talk about the gas shortage. We've been talking a little bit about it before here, but like it's gotten pretty crazy. Not so bad in Texas,
No,
but like
I haven't
in
noticed
Georgia.
anything.
So in Georgia is where I've seen all these
Yeah.
crazy people like showing up with like big tubs.
Plastic bags.
Yeah, some lady was filling up plastic bags
Yeah.
full
that
of
was
gas
the
and
funniest
tying it.
TikTok I've seen in a while.
I didn't
Like
see that. I
people
gotta
are
watch that.
nuts.
Literally
bro.
taking the gas like the
just like a
nozzle.
shopping
This
bag,
happened.
like a
This happened
plastic shopping
before
bag.
COVID.
Yeah.
Like there was like a scare of like gas and everyone
and
was
toilet
flooding.
paper.
Yeah, that was during COVID though.
Oh,
This
okay.
was before COVID. Like
Oh,
everyone
really?
had like a scare.
Oh, is that when Hurricane
Maybe.
the hurricane hit Houston
Yeah.
and it knocked out like
And
one of
like
the things?
everybody around our home
Yeah.
here was like flooding the gas stations and like
I remember that.
nobody could go anywhere to get gas. So it was crazy.
It's just odd because the supply couldn't, or I guess the supply can't keep up with the demand of it. But why?
well, there was a
what
one of
caused
the
people
pipes,
to wanna?
like one of the main pipes that supplies the gas was like clogged.
Oh, okay.
And
Wait,
yesterday,
for the one in Georgia?
it was like for a specific
this
area.
is what I heard was that there was a group of cybersecurity. Sorry, not cybersecurity. There was a group of hackers that hacked into the computers that controlled like one of the pipelines for gas, and that they were like holding it hostage. And I'm not even capping.
I never heard
Like,
that.
that's
Sounds
what
like
I-
a
that's what I was
plot
hearing.
for
I
a
feel like that would
movie
be
or
bigger
something.
news.
No, that's what I was hearing. Like literally, that's what I heard on the news.
I mean, it might be the same thing because I heard there was a pipe that was like held up or clogged or something.
being held hostage
So,
by
I never
some
heard it being held
cybersecurity.
hostage, but yesterday I was watching the news for some reason. My parents were watching it, and I heard that like it was open now. So
I'm pulling
the
up this
shortage
TikTok.
shouldn't be any much longer, but it's like crazy to see like what people are like doing to like get gas. Like the ways that they're like collecting gas is just bizarre.
I don't know which one it is. I could find the TikTok.
That dude
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so weird, bro.
He's weird, but
He's so creepy.
he is
Dude,
he is fucking
There was
creepy.
this
Marcus
guy.
D. Paola or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
This guy?
That guy on TikTok.
Okay, the one
We'll
with
show
his
a
the one
screenshot. I
with
don't know
his
how to say
girl,
his name.
his girlfriend.
Dude.
Yeah,
There was a-
and then people
it
just
was-
kept on adding
yeah.
onto it.
He's
You
a
just
big
No,
saw
and
meme
everyone
right
was like,
now.
"Oh, he's got a gun to like around the edge of her, like on her
Yeah.
head, like saying it."
But that's where I saw that the oil, because he shows up on my For You page, and so like
That dude, like when all that
yeah.
Capitol stuff was happening, like he was
he was there.
and he was like breaking news, like he was like running.
It
and,
was
like,
funny.
It was so cringy.
It was funny, but also I think he does have like some sort of mental disability.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
think
I'm
he
not saying
said he
that's
did.
bad. I'm not judging him because of that, but like his just videos.
No,
are kinda
his
creepy.
demeanor is very like odd. Like he's definitely just the nerdy kid who wants to report on the news, but I think that's kind of cool. And then like he just gets shit on online.
But he's
Yeah.
super. Is he popular? Like his
yeah,
page is-
he
Yeah,
has like
he is
2.5
popular, but,
million,
like,
but he's super
damn.
awkward.
But
he's
people,
like
like,
that's cool though.
roast
It
his-
works.
He's
It works.
awkward as fuck though.
But it works.
Like he was at the Capitol. Have you ever? He's almost reminds me of that guy who does the weather reports, in Newfoundland or whatever. Like right above
Newfoundland. I don't know.
Newfoundland or whatever. I
I've
think
never.
they have an
I
accent
don't know
with
what
this
you're
No,
talking
I don't know.
Um,
I don't know that guy.
But it's this guy that does like the weather reports,
Yeah.
and he's like, I think he's like autistic, but so he just sits up there and he's like screaming the weather report, but like
Huh.
he's dead serious about it.
That's not bad. I mean, this
But
guy's
it,
not
no, it
bad
sounds
either.
like it's
But-
no, it's kind of the same thing. It reminds me of him because this guy, I followed him or when he was like really really low in follower count or something, and then he just kind of blew up, and he was just doing the news.
Yeah, I don't think it's he's not bad. Like his stuff that he posts is like interesting. It's just the way he like talks and like
No,
the way it's like
it's creepy.
so close to his head, and it's like just his face sitting there talking to you. He's like so dramatic. You're just like, this is like weird.
Or when he's like on the street reporting, he has a microphone that comes down from his cheek, and then he's like so serious.
Yeah.
He's just like live at the Capitol, and you're just it just psychs
It's
me
like
out.
kind
I
of
don't
bizarre
know.
sometimes. But
Do you think White Claw Gabe is just putting on like a persona?
Oh, we need
You
to
think
to
that's-
put everybody on to White Claw Gabe.
If you haven't seen White Claw
yeah,
Gabe,
we can have
go
a little,
check him out.
We can have a little section about people that are like kind of funny but like kind of creepy at the same time. White Claw Gabe is like kind of like creepy a little bit.
Dude, I don't know if he's being
What,
serious
is he-
or if it's just for.
Because
I
is he
think
like
it's
rich? Is he rich? Because someone was saying like he was like
That's
out in
what I
Miami
think,
like
but-
going crazy.
If people don't know who White Claw Gabe is, it's a TikToker. Go and look him up. White Claw Gabe.
So funny.
I think he has almost like 150,000 followers now, but all he does on his TikTok is he just posts like selfie type videos of him with the White Claw, or like it'll be like Fried Chicken Wednesday or Sushi Friday.
Yeah.
And all he said, he's like, "Fuck, baby, fuck." That's all he says.
He just
White
says
Claw.
fuck. Like
It's a weekend, baby.
every video, if you go to his comments, there's always a fuck counter.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a
F-
A
no,
W
people-
K,
F-A-W-K.
F-A-W-K, not F-U-C-K, and it's like fuck counter like 12
Yeah.
in one TikTok.
People do drinking games to it too, like
Yeah.
however many times he says fuck or however many times he says baby or White Claw. It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, it's just comedy, but he's really.
I think it's definitely a persona. It can't
It
be
could be.
real. I don't think it's real
But
at all.
dude, there's that one video.
And I think he's so rich too.
There's that one video of him taking off his pants and then dancing.
Oh, that was like before he was ever famous.
I know, but it's still weird. Like that. Okay, so it's before he was famous. So why
No,
is he
but so
posting
is-
that?
I don't. Yeah, you're right. He could
No,
be
yeah.
like. He could be.
But
just like-
okay,
think he's-
okay, but then who are like, if he actually only acted like that, like how is he rich?
I don't know
because
if
I
he's
think
rich.
There's
Like,
people,
rich.
you
dude.
know, I
There's
don't feel like you have to be rich to go to Miami though.
there's
no,
a dude.
he doesn't go. I think he like, I just think he's rich. I think he showed off his car and it was like a Porsche or something.
Was it his car though?
I don't know.
He lives,
saw it.
I don't
think he
know.
lives with
I
other
thought
people. There's always
maybe
people
I'm
around
wrong.
him when he's
Yeah,
recording
there are
videos.
other people. So
and
he
I
could
guess
be
maybe
renting
you
it
can
for
act
the
like
week
that
or
and be
something.
rich. I don't know. But I'm just saying like it's a
who
little
knows?
weird.
Who knows how TikTok's paying these days?
And well, dude, they're not paying him.
I bet he gets
Sure
some.
they are.
Maybe.
I'm
He
sure
has
they
enough
are.
followers to get paid.
Okay.
He's got
Well,
multiple
I mean,
videos with
And he's
over a
really
million views.
popular, so I feel like he's definitely getting paid by now.
Maybe, but it wouldn't be enough to like be
No,
a
if
whole
you have
career.
150K, like you're probably on the fund.
Yeah, he's probably on the fund, but not making enough to like
No, yeah, obviously, but like
support his.
I
I don't know. I
but-
just don't know what he does. That's all. He was literally wearing like expensive ass shit, and then he was like vlogging at a restaurant that looked really fancy. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I just assumed he had a lot of money. It has to be a persona though. That's why I think so.
I think it. Well, I don't think it is.
I mean, I think he just is like, okay, friends, I'm going to record a TikTok right now. You know?
I don't know. That's hard.
There's obviously people around him that encourage it though. So if he's,
definitely, 'cause it's
if it's
working.
not a persona, it's kind of.
Have you ever seen Shoe Nice? Do you know
Uh-uh.
who Shoe Nice is?
Mm-mm.
Neither of you know who Shoe Nice is?
Who's that?
Okay, it's this guy. He does the same thing. It's just like very but Shoe Nice, he was Steve Will Do It before Steve Will Do It became popular. So like
Huh.
Steve Will Do It became popular because he could like chug a ton of alcohol
Yeah.
and like one time, or like eat a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Shoe Nice did all of that before him, but he would make like short videos and they would never like be monetized or anything. And
I've
they would
never
be
even
like
heard of
weird.
him.
It would be like chugging rubbing alcohol and shit like that.
What the?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that even like?
I don't know.
I feel like that could kill
All right,
you.
I'm gonna show you a couple. We're just
Nah.
gonna have to edit this. I'll show you a couple TikToks so you can get some context. But he also does very like
Like I've
weird
never heard of
things.
that. Like if
Shoe
you
Nice
drink
I've seen
rubbing
too.
alcohol, like is that gonna kill
like
you?
look, all of these just say I am a Q&A legend,
Dude.
and he has just millions of videos responding to the questions that he gets on his videos.
Bro, how many? He's wearing the same thing.
But
and, like,
he got
he-
famous.
he was
Yes,
like
because he
50 of
records
those
that many
videos.
videos per day.
Jeez.
But also like
he only
on
has
his
321,000.
okay, but on his YouTube, he got he has like almost 150,000 on YouTube. And
Yeah,
he
but
used
Steve
to
Will
do
Do
like
It has like 10 million followers. Like
Okay,
he wasn't.
but I'm
like,
just
as-
yes, this guy I used to watch him when I was like 10, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's been around.
That's
for a
what
long
I'm saying.
time.
He's been doing this for a while,
Oh.
but he's very creepy, dude. Like I would
Yeah,
not want to
he
meet
looks
this dude in real
creepy.
life. And he does like 100 videos on TikTok.
Who's that
per
one
day.
guy that he has a lot of popular videos? There's one of the I think you'll remember what I'm saying, but he has a video where he scoops up baking soda and he sniffs it. He's like, cocaina. He's like, just kidding, it's baking soda. And then he's like, some people ask me why I hate the military, and then the video just ends. Have you not seen that? You know who I'm talking
Is it the
about?
same guy who does? Is it the same guy on TikTok who does the like he'll like insult but like cut off right at he'll be like
Yeah.
he'll like
Oh, it's like, oh, I woke up and I found out my son is like, and then like cuts off.
and he's like, oh, getting vaccinated,
Yeah.
like getting like.
It's
I don't know
supposed
his
to say-
name though. I don't know his name.
I
His
know who you're
videos are
talking about,
funny
though.
as fuck.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. I don't know his name though.
I guess like
We're never
I don't
gonna
know
find it
either.
out unless he pops up on my For You page.
I saw the video the other day. That's why I thought of it. But
Stuff pops up on my For You page all the time that I'm like thinking about though. I'm dead ass like stuff
no,
that
it
I'm just like
definitely like data mines your
in
phone.
my brain though, because the thing is like I will be thinking about a certain TikTok or if I talk about it out loud or something. Like if we were to spend a
that's part
whole
of data
podcast,
mining. They like listen
Really?
to you.
so if we spent a whole podcast talking about like Hawaii, there would be at least like 3 Hawaii TikToks on my feed.
Oh yeah, for
Right
sure.
when I pull it
probably
up
already
myself.
already just caught that.
Yeah.
saying
yeah,
that.
dude, I'll have a conversation with someone talking about getting Chick-fil-A later, and then I'll go on Instagram and there'll be a bunch of
It's like a-
Chick-fil-A ads.
Yeah.
it's weird.
No, like
It's
it's
scary.
It's
But I've
easy,
even
though,
caught
if
it when
you're-
I'm like thinking about
if
it.
you're
Yeah.
like looking up like a shopping online or something.
Yeah.
I mean that's easy to obviously to catch.
Yeah.
But when you're like searching up like shoes or something and you go on to like Instagram, like it'll have that shoe directly as an ad
Because they can have your
because
accounts
they
linked
like
or-
connect
Yeah.
your whole
No.
everything you look up, everything.
Nothing is private now.
No,
We
yeah.
have no
So did they
privacy
pull that from
whatsoever.
my IP address or what?
No, they like
I don't-
like they can track like what you look up and like,
Because I know that's happened to me before, but I'm just like, okay, how did they know I wanted to look up like this specific shoe? And then they have like an
no,
East
it
Bay
like
ad or,
records
an
like
Nike
since you
ad.
just looked that up, like on
Yeah, but
your
how does
laptop,
the app know from the laptop?
because the app can access your phone.
and the laptop.
They have
Because
all
when
your
you
shit,
download
bro.
the app, it like
They've got
is supposed to say like it connects to like your other things.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Like Facebook got caught. Like they literally were proven that they did it.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
And
I
you know,
don't-
Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok are all doing it too. They just haven't gotten caught.
Oh, 100%.
Especially Instagram, because you always see ads
The
that you
TikTok
just like
thing is
looked up.
creeping me out though. I would literally be thinking about it. I'll just be thinking about a certain topic or TikTok or
Yeah.
oh,
and
I
then
really
if-
want a pizza today, and then a fucking TikTok pizza review comes up on my For You page,
Yeah.
and it's I
It's
literally was
crazy.
just thinking about it.
Yeah. Like
We're microchipped, bro. They know all our thoughts.
I don't think that. I don't think
People actually thought this was real the other day,
Yeah.
but someone was like, "Oh, I got vaccinated and then
Yeah,
I put
that's
a magnet
bull-
up to my arm and it's stuck."
That's bullshit.
And people were in the comments thinking that it was real, and I did a one click
People-
onto this person's like profile, and it was like first thing in the bio was comedian. Like
people believe anything. Like it's just like somebody will see something so bizarre and like irrational on TikTok.
all
Like, oh
of
my
the
gosh,
top-
is that real?
all of the top comments were like, "This is why you don't get vaccinated," like, and everything. Like,
Why-
I will never be a guinea pig and stuff like this. And they had like a ton of likes. And all I was like, you had to do one click and just click on this girl's profile and see comedian, and then you would be like, okay, you're good. Like
And,
that was
dude-
just a joke.
What's even
And it was I feel like if any smart person fucking watched that thing, they're gonna be like, oh, it's obviously a joke. Maybe the comments were a
Yeah,
joke, too.
because like,
maybe the
that's not a
comments
thing.
TikTok is just sarcastic.
What's even
sometimes, I don't know.
scarier though is the reason that those are the top comments is because people are liking it and
Yeah.
interacting with it and agreeing with whatever they say.
Just people agree with
Yeah.
anything that's on the internet.
I
Like
think
people will
that's
think
funny.
anything's real.
I
Dude.
think that's funny.
Like if I posted, "Oh, I got my vaccine and I started barking," somebody's
I'm
gonna
starting
agree
to grow a
with it.
third arm.
Somebody's
it's-
gonna agree with
yeah,
I mean, we also said
Like-
that we think the mattress firms are laundering money. So
because they are. That's not even a
No, that's like-
that's a fact. It's not
But
even a
okay, there's a
conspiracy
difference.
at this
There's a
point.
difference between the mattress firm theory and like somebody just being an idiot talking about COVID vaccine.
No,
Like that's
true.
so the
Like,
COVID vaccine
obviously-
thing's obviously
yeah.
made up about you're not going to stick a magnet unless you like prove it.
Yeah.
But he didn't show it like
We're-
actually happening.
No, well, the magnet was sticking to her arm, but it was just because she probably had like a surgery or something done. Like there was no context to the video.
Oh,
It was just like
Dude, what if
This
she
is-
just had glue on it or something and just stuck it to her arm?
Exactly,
And was like,
exactly.
yeah.
was it like on her skin or was it through the shirt?
it was on her skin.
Oh, because if
Yeah.
it was through her shirt,
It
she
coulda
could have just had a
been glue
magnet
her
on the other
arm, though.
side.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I think, yeah,
Just
that's why I
don't-
was just like,
yeah.
people. It was obviously a joke, like it was.
yeah.
Like it
don't
was in your
believe.
face like a joke, but it was
there's
kind
so
of like
many
out
other
of context.
things, like not even about the vaccine, like so many other things on the internet that like people will just
Yeah.
agree with. And that's why like it's so like difficult when like people are like social media influencers because they are the ones that like influence like what people think. Because like if fucking Addison Rae posts something about like, oh, you shouldn't get vaccinated, like a bunch of people are gonna be like, oh, why?
That's
or
why they
whatever.
always do campaigns
agree
with
with it.
celebrities, and then people are like, "Oh, well, the celebrities are out to get you. They're just trying to taint your minds or whatever." And I'm like, "No, they're trying to help you." Like, but the reason why they do the campaigns with them is because people are more likely to follow
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Which
celebrities and the
It's
leaders.
kind of sad
and
that
stuff.
that's how it is,
Yeah,
but
it is.
No, yeah.
But it's literally why they pay people to go
Yeah.
and speak on the behalf of a beneficial thing like a vaccine. The government
Yeah.
will pay celebrities sometimes
Yeah.
to speak out about
That's
it.
sad because I mean, then people like if they weren't doing that, I don't know how many people would probably like get vaccinated. Like if celebrities or like people that people look up to were like telling them to get vaccinated, there'd be a lot less people probably that would want to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I saw something. Shake Shack in New York.
Mm-hmm.
They're offering free fries for anyone that can prove they got vaccinated.
That's
Wow,
And they-
that's such a deal. That's
Shit,
stupid.
dude. I'll take free fries.
Give them a
For-
whole meal.
Oh,
Y'all went there yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
get
they're
And it
gonna
was like
lose money from that though.
It was
They're
like
not gonna-
$12.
I paid it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah,
to
but if they
settle
want people to get
the,
vaccinated, give them a whole meal.
if you want to settle the
I
In
feel
and
like
Out
fries aren't that. Like that.
and Shake Shack debate right now, this is what I would say.
We're going so many different directions today. We
I-
started
I
out
wanna
with
talk
gas,
about
and now we're
this.
talking about.
I
So,
should have
like,
got a burger last night. I just got.
I want to. Yeah, I want
I
to
didn't
talk
get-
about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Shake Shack burger was definitely better. Shake Shack fries were
No.
definitely better. Okay.
Shake
listen.
Shack fries better
Okay,
than In and
Shake-
Out.
Oh no,
Shake
yeah,
Shack
I
fries,
agree
yeah,
with the fries.
definitely.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
The burger,
Anything,
no.
Okay.
any fries
The
are better
burger-
than
the
In and
burger,
Out.
though, was
I can
better.
make fries right now that are better than In-N-Out.
Yeah.
The thing about it is now I'm not talking animal style anything because animal style fries at In-N-Out are better than Shake Shack fries plain.
Oh yeah.
Same with the animal style burger at In-N-Out almost is better than the regular burger itself.
I've never had the animal style burger.
I mean
In-N-Out.
it's good. It's
They
just
just
extra
overload it with their
sauce
sauce, right? Yeah.
extra sauce
And
and
the-
those diced like
Yeah.
onions.
Mm. In-N-Out burger, in my opinion, is better than Shake Shack.
But
Shake
the
Shack's
burger
burgers,
was better.
Shake Shack's burgers are just small.
If you have to include price on it, I would definitely go to In-N-Out.
Well, yeah, but
Because you're
we
getting
talked
so
about this the other night.
cheap.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about price.
Okay, not talking about price. Shake Shack is better, but I'm only basing that off of like the regular like double versus the Shack burger and the regular fries versus the regular
Double
fries.
is way better than the Shack burger.
No, the Shack burger is better.
No, I mean we have different.
Are you
opinions.
judging
That's
off
fine.
of taste or are you judging off of which one you'd
Just-
rather go to?
all around?
I've never had a Shake Shack burger. I can't.
Okay, go and get a Shack burger with bacon,
Okay.
and then it'll change
It's
your fucking
tiny.
mind.
You saw it
Yeah,
yesterday.
it was-
it's
was
tiny.
small.
But
if you're just judging
if
it
you're
off of
just
flavor,
purely basing it off of flavor, it's
I
a
like-
better burger.
I like In-N-Out's better.
Now, In-N-Out has better sauce, but like, I don't think the sauce should tell the whole story for the burger. You know, the burger alone at Shake Shack is definitely better.
Not
I
definitely.
think
You cannot tell me.
I
It's
think it's
definitely
I
better.
think it's unquestionably. I think if you put them together, and nobody's had a double before, and nobody had a Shack burger, they would audit,
Yeah.
and they didn't know which one was which. They're gonna say Shack burger, hands down. The bun is
I
like
don't
an
agree.
Hawaiian roll bun, sort of.
You can't
And
tell me
then
that somebody's
the-
gonna choose
the way that
a
they do their
small ass
patties.
burger at Shake Shack that like is not
don't
even.
Small,
don't
but
take
it's
d-
small
don't
and-
take size into
Yeah,
account.
size
does not
or
matter.
price doesn't matter.
No, it
Size
affects
does
if you
not
like
matter
it.
in this situation.
No, size and price don't matter. It's only
I'm
about
not talking
flavor.
about
It's just-
price. If it was price, In-N-Out would be better, obviously.
Yeah, if it's price, In-N-Out's better.
But
if
if
it's
it's
size,
if you're talking about
In-N-Out's better too.
all around, like
But size
flavor,
doesn't equate.
quality, all that stuff, In-N-Out is better.
Flavor and quality does not include size, though.
Okay, well,
If
if
you're
you're not
talking about the
including
size-
size, I'm still picking In-N-Out.
Well, that's
Dude,
fair.
You're saying by
But
far,
I wouldn't
though.
just
Is it
pick-
really that?
No,
I
I'm
think
not
that much
saying
of a
by
gap?
far.
Oh,
He's
okay.
saying by far.
Oh, I think it's
You think
definitely
it's-
like. Yeah, I think it's
He's
definitely
saying by
better.
a mile. Like,
No, I don't think it's by a mile. I said if
you
In-N-Out.
said unquestionable.
If I had to rate In-N-Out, it would sit right at a 7, and that's very average.
What would a
like,
Shake Shack be?
not-
10?
No, it would be like an 8.6. So it's 1.6
He's
better.
smoking something.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Shake Shack is just overrated, in my opinion.
I think it's better, and we're fortunate to be in a city that actually has both, because a lot of places don't.
Yeah, they only have them in like.
A lot of places don't have both In-N-Out and Shake Shack. Like on
Like,
the East Coast, they don't
I've
have
only
In-N-Out.
been to them here and Vegas.
Yeah, I'm surprised Vegas has a Shake
Like
Shack.
they have them in like on like the West Coast.
So there's not a lot of Shake Shacks around here.
Well, Shake Shack was an East Coast thing,
Yeah.
and then In-N-Out was a West Coast thing. In-N-Out doesn't have any stores on the East Coast, I don't think. They don't even have one in like New York.
Okay.
But Shake Shack does have locations in like Vegas and LA and now Dallas. But that one is really new for them. The only one in Dallas used to be like in downtown Dallas or uptown. So that one close to us is like super new. But I think the debate on best burger too, you have to include Five Guys in there. Because I think Five Guys Five Guys is right up there with Shake Shack. It could even be better. But again,
It's
price
expensive,
can't be
though.
included.
Yeah.
But you do get what you pay for there because it is a big burger.
No, yeah, I agree.
It's a
Five
lot
Guys
bigger
is
than
up there.
Shake Shack. It's a lot bigger than Shake Shack.
It's a lot bigger, but I would still probably choose In-N-Out.
Over Five Guys.
Yeah. It'd be tough though.
When it comes to flavor or
like just all around.
I think it just
All
loves
around.
In-N-Out, which is fine. I love In-N-Out too.
In-N-Out's good.
But I think it's just
I don't think
I think
In-N-Out's
it's
not
just
my
average.
favorite. I don't know if In-N-Out's my favorite. No, it probably is.
favorite burger.
Yeah. I mean, there's like individual like hole in the wall restaurants that are better.
Yeah, those can't count because nobody
but
knows.
we're talking about
yeah.
chain, so it's like
We're talking about like medium
Like-
speed here.
you can't include Whataburger in that because Whataburger's
they have a
plain
bunch of
cheeseburger
different.
is just not in the quality. level.
In-N-Out's
Well,
burger is
yeah,
definitely
Whataburger-
better than Whata's.
Yeah, Whata's is bad unless you get one of the America's favorites or whatever.
Yes,
so,
but
like
I'm talking
A1
about like
thick and hearty,
cheeseburger.
patty melt.
I'm talking
Honey-
about like
honey barbecue,
cheese
chicken
Yeah.
strip.
cheeseburger. I'm talking about straight cheeseburger. Like,
Yeah. Well, no, their original like Whataburger
Nah,
isn't very good.
I
No.
never get that.
No,
when I
yeah,
go
it's
Hell
home.
bad.
no.
It's bad.
Yeah.
That
Like
shit
my
is-
grandparents are the only ones that get that.
Yeah.
those are not good. Like if you go to Whataburger, you have to get
A patty melt
yeah.
or a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Or their new
Oh no,
fried
all the
chicken
all-time
sandwich is
favorites
good.
are good. All the
Yeah.
all-time favorites are good.
Yeah.
I don't have one that I don't like.
No, I'd agree with that, and I think that it
Like, would you
speaks to the
wait?
quality
This is a
of
question
In-N-Out.
though. Would you choose like your favorite on the all-time favorite list of Whataburger over like an In-N-Out burger?
Yeah.
Would you? What's
Yeah.
your
Oh,
favorite
you would?
all-time thing? A patty melt?
It depends on the day for me, because mine is probably a patty melt.
Mine's definitely a patty melt, and I would probably
Yeah.
choose it over In-N-Out.
I don't know if I choose a
or-
patty melt over In-N-Out, but the thing about it is
I don't know.
just,
It'd be hard.
I take my patty melt though, and I dip it in
getting
so
hungry.
much spicy ketchup.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
I'm
hungry
getting
talking
hungry.
about this.
I dip my patty melt in so much spicy ketchup that I think it like
You dip
Like-
the patty melt in ketchup?
oh yeah, but it only spicy ketchup, not regular.
Yeah, I only get spicy ketchup.
But if I dip the patty melt in spicy ketchup, then I feel like it takes away from like the whole like.
No, I only
burger
dip the
itself.
fries in the spicy ketchup.
Yeah, I mean, so I feel like I can't even. Whataburger is definitely not in the question.
We need to
Every-
just do a tier list, honestly.
We
We
do.
need to get a
The
tier
thing-
list
the
together.
thing is-
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is, anytime I go to Whataburger, it's not like during the day at lunchtime or something. It's always at 2 a.m. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting either a patty melt
True.
or a honey barbecue chicken strip or
I don't
honey
remember
butter
the last time I went to Whataburger like for lunch.
yeah, dude. I never do that.
It's always it's a late night thing.
if
yeah,
we
I guess In-N-Out I get more for like a meal.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Because
they're
it's
open
not
late,
open
too.
24/7.
No, but
So it's
Whataburger
like-
now
is,
isn't.
In-N-Out's open till like 1 or
Yeah,
something.
1 or 2. I feel like we need more restaurants like that around here, and just in more places in general. Oh, the camera stopped. that have like 24-hour service.
Yeah.
Or like places that offer breakfast all day.
Dude, can you imagine how much money Chick-fil-A would make?
Or
If
Whataburger. Like if Whataburger
Yeah.
had breakfast all day, you know how much more money they would make?
I don't,
Like if you
I
can
don't
get
know
a
what
honey
they're
butter
doing.
chicken biscuit all times of the day. Like right now, we could just go get a honey butter chicken biscuit. Like they would make so much money.
I want some chicken minis now.
Dude, yeah, I'm getting hungry talking about this. This is not good. But yeah, it'd be hard to like pick a all-time favorite burger.
I don't have a lot of experience.
Wait,
Or
so
I
is the
don't
camera
even-
on?
Yeah, it's on. I just didn't put it up.
Anyways, it's
Well,
hard
look
to
at
argue
Yeah.
because obviously Alex likes Shake Shack better.
No, I just think
Like I don't
better.
think that they're like a far difference though.
no,
Alex
they're
thinks
not that
there's-
far. No, I said 1.6
you said that
points in
it's
difference.
unquestionable better.
I said it's 1.6 points in difference better. Because I think In-N-Out is very just average. Better than like McDonald's and all this, but it's not anything I'm just like going to rave about forever.
See,
but
okay,
Shake Shack is close to the point where I
we're
would
not
I would
talking about
rave
price,
about it.
right? We're not talking about price. But if I want to say this one thing about Shake Shack, talking about price, for the price that you pay, for like what you get is like insane.
It's not enough, yeah.
It's insane.
It's not enough.
That's the only thing that if we're gonna talk about price, the one thing with Shake Shack that I have a problem with when we went there last night,
Their shakes are $6.
you got a burger, fries, and a shake for
It's like this big.
$16.
No,
The
I
shake
got
is- the
I got a
shake is
burger.
small
tiny.
at-
Mine was I got a burger with bacon, and then fries.
Like
and it
what
was-
is
it
bacon?
was
Like $2
$11.
extra or something?
Bacon was like $1.75 extra.
That's insane. They
And-
put 2 pieces of bacon on it. It's like
But
30
dude, the
cents.
bacon was fucking fire. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
it
that
cost
was
them
worth
like
it.
30
That was-
cents maybe to
I know.
use that.
They
But
don't
it was
charge
worth
for water, right?
$1.75.
No.
Okay, good, because that's
Imagine
And I
if they
think
did.
they both
I don't think you legally can. Charge for water.
they both pay their employees very well though. Both In-N-Out and Shake Shack.
No, yeah, you start out at In-N-Out like $12 an hour.
No, I think it's 15 now.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
it's
even
something
better.
crazy.
I'm about to quit my job right now.
Yeah,
What is-
Shit.
go to
something
In-N-Out.
good. Like,
Nah,
you
I
get
would
paid
still
well.
work
Yeah,
because it's way better.
Yeah,
So you guys lifeguard, what do you think about that? Your lives are in
dude, it's
a
great
somebody's
job.
No,
hands
it's
every
like,
day.
it's like the best job for like the ages that we're at.
yeah,
But it's
like-
crazy to think about that you could be preventing death at some point.
Yeah, but that's why we train to like make sure that like they don't die.
like we've been training this entire week, but like we're experienced, so this is kind of just like a refresher type of week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is me
I,
and
hey,
him's
I was the
fourth
lifeguard
year.
too, but I think I was just a shitty lifeguard.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
don't
just
think I
didn't
was
really
great.
like put effort into it, I feel like.
Well, I mean, but do y'all put that much effort into it?
Like if we needed to put effort into it, we would do it.
yeah, especially
But a
like,
lot of it is more of like preventing. So it's like most of the time you're not ever gonna have to like act on anything. 80% of the
Yeah.
job is like
you're just enforcing the rules most of
Yeah.
the time. That's
like I would say not even 20% of the job is like you actually having to do something.
especially the pool that we work at.
Yeah, it's
I
very
mean, at-
calm and like I worked at the other one
Yeah,
and
it's
it was
hectic.
way more crowded because there's like slides and
Mhm.
all that other stuff.
It's right in the middle of
That
a
one,
populated
the other
area too.
pool, like you'd have like something to like a save or something every day
Yeah,
because there's
There'd be a
there's
save
like
every
triple the
day?
amount of people.
yeah.
Every day there would be a save.
Yeah, like
And
there's
when
like
he
triple
works-
the amount of people, and so like the odds are very high. And it's smaller, but there's also a deep end there, so like that's a lot more dangerous.
Because there's just kids that just go on the diving board and
And
think
parents
they
are
can,
dumb. Like
yeah,
I've
parents
never
don't watch their
met
kids.
the most like dumb parents than at a public pool.
Dude, that one time, oh my! When I had to save,
going through all this training too, like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I think I understand like how I want to watch my kids and stuff now if I go to like a water
Oh
park.
yeah, like
Yeah.
us
Especially if
having
they're
this
young.
job literally will prepare us for when we have kids and make sure that like the lifeguards when we go somewhere don't have to do what we're doing now because that just makes our job like way more harder than it needs to be when like parents like literally just can't put a life jacket on their kid whenever they can't swim.
it's
Yeah.
also nice.
What was your save though?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Were you gonna talk about your
when we were? So yeah, moms are stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
And with this one time, I was bumping, so I was going to the deep end from the shallow end, and this one girl who obviously like she was small and it didn't look like she could swim very well. She was gonna get on the Whibbit, the inflatable obstacle course that led to the deep end. Like once you got to the end of it, and I told her, I was like, I don't remember exactly what I said, but her mom was right there too, and I was like, I'm sorry, but if she's not a strong swimmer, she can't go on. And the mom was like, oh, she's fine, she knows how to swim. I'll be right next to her the entire time. So I was like, okay, just I didn't really.
Yeah, whenever you have that doubt and the mom's like, oh no, she's fine, like all that stuff, you're like, well,
so
I'm gonna have to jump in.
So she went on it, took her forever to go across, and her mom was next to her the whole time. She went down the slide, the inflatable slide at the end of it, got to the deep end, started crying, yelling for her mom. Her mom, she went under the lane line to go get her. Her daughter started climbing on her head and shit, and then her mom started drowning. So I had to jump in and get both of them.
I wasn't there that day, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
And this was also the first opening day of the summer. This was the first like 2 hours of my shift on opening day.
Oh my!
And I jumped in to get both of them, and the mom like let go of her daughter and just grabbed onto me and left her daughter.
I remember them texting in their group like right after we had opened, and then Cody or somebody says Adam with the first save. Like I'm like, jeez,
dude, that's funny.
It was funny. I was just like, I brought them to the wall, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like what just happened?
And you know that you got to make that lady seem like you
gotta be like,
she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed.
Oh, I bet she was, because she was so
probably
confident.
apologizing, being like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was. But I just.
Like you just like wish that parents could just like be responsible.
You get back up on the stand and you're soaked.
I'm soaked, yeah. And
but like I just get frustrated because parents like obviously like if your kid is like at a certain age, like they should not be like without a life jacket. But like parents are just dumb. Like you never like you don't realize how dumb parents can be until they're at a public pool, and then you're like, dude, like this is common sense.
It's also annoying when there's kids that you constantly blow your whistle at because they're misbehaving, and their parents are just sitting on the side at the chairs, just chilling, not doing shit about it.
Imagine how worse it would be though if they could like drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Like
that's
there
why
is other. There's other places that they can.
They sell alcohol at some places.
Yeah. Did they at NRH2O?
No.
Or
dude,
I'm sure at like
awful.
Hawaiian
like,
Falls.
That's like the worst idea.
Oh yeah.
Why would you ever sell alcohol at
a water park? Yeah, dude, I don't know. Who knows, man?
Unless it's like not like deep anywhere. Like if you're just at like a lazy river or something, I would get that because it's like people just hanging out.
Yeah.
But if you're at like a wave pool or like
usually just mixing water activities and alcohol is normally not a good
it's not
mix, even though we've kind of been trained to just be like, it's all good. Like everybody does it. So I mean, like at the beach, for example, that's probably one of the worst spots you could like get wasted at, but it's one of the most common spots probably. Yeah. Because if you think about
I feel like more the lake is like lakes are more.
Yeah, if someone has a lake house, they down 5 beers because and they go into jet ski.
I feel like
shit.
it's yeah, that's true.
That's worse because you're like operating at something. But like at the beach, for example, what if you go in the water and it's like pretty strong currents or something, and you get swept up by the undertow?
It's scary,
and you're drunk. Even if you had a life preserver.
First of all, you shouldn't like go out into water that you can't stand if you're like drunk in the ocean.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be swimming at all, I don't think.
Well,
but even if you
I could see them like standing in like hip water or something, or like knee level, but like other than that, like no, like that's just not a good idea.
Dude, drowning would be the worst way to go out.
Yeah.
Or that, or being set on fire.
Set on fire would hurt.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We could talk about this, like the worst ways that you saying drowning.
Drowning would suck,
dude. Yeah, because the only thing you think about is yourself dying, and you're like running out of breath. You can't
control anything, especially if you're.
I feel like you would just kind of. But they said after a certain point, you hit a point where you can't feel anything, and then your thoughts are very like clear. because you're about to
But
die.
it takes
at
like
this point.
2 or 3
So it's
minutes.
gonna
To,
hurt
Yeah,
for a
because
while,
you're literally just
but
your
then there's a
mind is just
point-
sitting there, just like suffering, and
Yeah.
all you're thinking about is like you're just dying. And
But I
you're
mean, I
like,
think it would be worse when you're burning alive.
that would suck.
that's bad too.
it would
yeah.
be faster, but it would hurt a lot more.
That would not be faster.
I don't think
would be
burning would be
faster.
faster.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, eventually you would just stop. Like your nerves would burn, and you would stop feeling anything after a while. Like
True.
after.
Yeah,
probably
but
like
I think you drown faster though. Maybe I don't know.
Actually,
They both would suck.
yeah.
What are other like bad ways to die? Like,
I mean, do you remember that movie, Midsummer, when that guy was like,
or like torture.
What was that
Tortured
called?
would be bad.
What
what was that called? When that guy was
hanging
in the
by
barn. What?
when he was when he had his back opened up.
Yeah.
Or like
was
in
that
Game of
called?
Thrones, like the way they kill people in like Game of Thrones,
Really?
like
How
they
do
torture
kill
people.
in Game of
Oh,
Thrones?
dude, there was
About how they like, this is really like sexual, but one of the guys was like, I guess he had killed somebody. I can't remember exactly the story, but he like brought this girl in to like seduce him,
yeah.
right? And like started doing all this
Did
stuff.
she bite his dick off?
No,
Dude, I know.
So she came in and was like seducing him, and like Game of Thrones is like very erotic,
Yeah.
like everything. And
Bro.
so she gets in there and like to get him like
He doesn't know he's gonna
roused
die.
up, right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as they was like about to like they were gonna like do it, she got off and like tied him up, and the guy like cut his thing off. The guy came in, so like in Game of
Like
Thrones,
while he was erect.
yeah. So there's a like a
Oh.
in Game of Thrones there's like a, what do you call it, like a species or like a group of people that like
A clan.
they do that whenever they're
Clash of
born, right?
Clans.
So they're born like their whole life they cut their thing off.
Like right when they're born.
Yeah. And they make it because they're like soldiers. So they don't have that desire to be with women and like do all that because it takes their mind off of like what they're supposed to do, right? It's
How does that-
nuts.
How do they?
It's
how do they
nuts.
piss?
Yeah, how do you pee?
They I guess I don't know. They don't.
I don't think.
I don't know how that works. I'm not a
It is a fictional show, so I
yeah.
guess
It's definitely fictional.
but-
so like their
Bruh.
whole thing is like doing that. So that guy turned into and
Well,
like
the
that
hole
was
would still be there, just the dick.
yeah. I don't know how that whole anatomy works, but like that whole
Yeah, I don't know.
scene would just be
Who knows,
awful.
man?
Yeah.
Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine like just like dying like that? Like, imagine that happening to you. Like, he didn't die, but like that whole scenario would just be awful.
Well, you gotta burn that pretty fast or something, right? Like, what do you do when you just cut off a limb like that? Do you like how do you get it to stop from bleeding out?
Yeah, you definitely
you're
have to do
born.
something. But it's like I said, it's fictional.
Put it in water?
No, are you talking about when they're born and they?
No,
Do
I
that?
mean just anything. Like when you have to cut off a
You
limb
definitely have to like
Or, like-
sew it together or something.
pretty fast.
Yeah,
I would imagine. Okay, sorry.
definitely.
I
That's a
don't know.
weird thing,
I
but
was-
like
I was just.
it was an
confused.
insane way to like be tortured. Like, I feel like torture would be like the worst way. To
Yeah, I
die.
mean
Oh,
the
that
easiest way would be like shot in the head or like
no, easiest way would
falling
just
off like
would
a
be
bridge
like
onto your face.
the easiest way. I feel like would
snapping
be in your
neck or
sleep.
something.
Easiest way is in
Yeah,
your sleep.
obviously, dude. Wade.
Oh,
Wade.
well, I
told
thought
me,
you meant like I
like-
didn't know that was an option. Okay.
Wade told me about, like way back in, like early medieval times. They would tie your arms, like they would.
Oh, I
tie-
remember him telling the story.
tie ropes around your arms and then tie the other end of the rope to a horse. So your arm would be tied to a horse.
No.
Both of your arms would be tied to horses.
What about legs?
Nah.
Oh.
And then they would just tell the horses to just run the opposite ways.
And they
you
would
would
just
you-
rip
it
your
would just
arms off.
Rip your arms off, and you die that way.
That would hurt way more than than being cut off. I feel like cut off would be
Oh
like
yeah,
a clean
ripped off
slide.
like
Yeah.
Ripped would just like rip out. Like
yeah, and I bet
rip
it would
off.
take more things with
instead
it.
of just like think about taking like a samurai sword and just
Like if your
slicing
arms
your arm
like
off. That'd
rip
be a lot
off,
better.
like it could like take more things
Dude,
with
honestly,
it.
it could
Like
probably
what if it could
rip
just
your
like
body right in
if it
half,
like
like, not
pulled
even
your
your
heart
arms.
out with it
Yeah.
too? Like you
I
could
mean, I
just
feel
die
like
of
it. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Like you could just die. Do you think you die immediately? Like if that like
Yeah.
Maybe.
that happens to you?
Maybe not immediately. You probably lay there for a while. And
Also, what about getting put in like a wood chipper?
feet first, slowly.
That would be pretty awful.
That'd be ass.
Yeah. Or like one of those. What about something that isn't very sharp? Because a wood chipper would be sharp. Okay.
Oh, like one of those.
But like something with a lot of pressure, but not very sharp. So it's like just a ton of fucking pressure. So it's nothing like pointing into your body. It's like something like bursting your body and breaking every bone.
Like just squeezing you.
Like a
But
hydraulic
from, like,
press
the
or
feet-
something.
Yeah. Like a
Like a what?
hydraulic press, but it doesn't get
Oh.
your face. It only gets your body.
Yeah. You ever seen that like
could
little
be pretty
cartoon? Do you remember that little cartoon thing like Dumb Ways to Die?
Oh yeah.
That show? You never
You
seen
never
that?
watched that? Dude, that was like my childhood.
Dude, yeah.
I watched 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, that was a show, but
This is something different, but
Oh.
they literally I remember I was in probably fifth grade. I think it's when you go on the DC trip or whatever. It's the trip with your school to Washington DC.
Yeah.
That, like you can go on with your
Yeah.
elementary school or whatever. So I went on that. We were literally watching Dumb Ways to Die in the mall. But that's such like a vivid memory that just popped back into my head. We were just watching Dumb Ways to Die in the mall after we went to the Lincoln Memorial.
There's one.
And I bought a dumbass hat. Like
Really?
I wonder if I still have this hat because it looks so stupid. Like it was the worst hat I've ever seen.
There's on 1,000 Ways to Die. There's one episode where this like heavier guy gets stuck in a baby swing and loses consciousness.
how do you
and died.
even get into
I don't
that?
know. He just he loses circulation to his legs first, and then he just dies in the
That's
baby
insane.
swing.
Or
something.
what's those movies that have the very like over exaggerated deaths? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There was one where the lady is in the tanning bed and she dies by being like over tanned in
like
the tanning
scary
bed.
movie.
No, it's
Scary
not. It's
movie
not
have
scary
those,
movie.
like, obnoxious deaths.
It's a big series. It's like a long series. It's like 5 that aren't really related to each other. I don't know what it's called. They're very like corny and cheesy, but it's very like graphic death scenes.
Huh.
There's like a lot in there. Like all of the main characters in the movie pretty much die.
What?
Jeez.
That's the type of genre of movie.
It's just
like
death
just
scenes.
Death.
Oh,
I'm not even joking, but they're like kind of corny. Like scary movie. Like the acting is so corny.
No, I've never heard
That's
of that.
crazy.
It like yeah. So they had one where this lady went into the tanning booth and they had it like all like. It felt like it was a normal movie scene, right? And then like you even see some of her boobies in the in the tanning bed. She's like naked, I guess, in the tanning bed, and she just like one of the lights like starts bursting and like you can tell the whole thing is breaking, and it just shows her skin just like getting demolished like by the tan.
Dude,
By,
I don't
the
like tanning beds.
Tanning bed.
They're
'Cause
like,
she got locked in and she couldn't get out, and then it just burned her to a crisp.
I don't understand
that's how she
tanning beds.
died,
Aren't they like
apparently.
bad for your skin?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they like
they're
give you
supposed to be
skin
bad.
cancer.
But they, that very like leathery looking skin.
Yeah.
That a lot of like
Like I don't know why.
older
Just
women
go tan
have.
outside, bro. Like
that's why
Kind of wrinkly.
wrinkly and
that's
like
bad.
leathery, like
Yeah.
very like hard looking,
yeah.
with a lot of like freckles and shit.
They look like SpongeBob in that one episode where him and Patrick.
Oh yeah, like all dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be mad at myself that I can't remember those movie names. Damn.
What other ways are there like crazy ways to die? I would say like I don't know, like getting eaten alive, like by an
bear.
That would
animal or
suck.
something.
Have you seen the movie Frozen? Not the
Like the cartoon.
not the one with the snowman, with the animated one.
the
There's
Disney one.
no, not that one. There's a movie called Frozen.
Not the Disney one?
No, not the Disney one. I think this came out before the Disney one. But it's about 3 college kids that are on a skiing trip,
And they probably get lost or
and
something.
I forget how they got stuck on a ski lift.
Oh, like freezing to death is another one.
They get that would suck too. So they get stuck on a ski lift, and this ski resort is only open on weekends, and it's like Sunday,
Yeah.
and they close down with them still on the ski lift, and
Damn.
so they
What time period is this?
this
Like
is like
before cell phones?
no, this is like 20. know, 2012.
So they could have a cell phone?
Yeah,
Oh,
but they
okay.
just didn't have it with them. I guess they just left it in the room or something.
Okay.
That was the plot of it. And so they got stuck, and they spent a couple days just trying to figure out how to get down. And at one point, this dude was like, all right, I'm just going to jump off and see if I can land in the snow all right, and then try to run for help. And he jumps off the ski lift, breaks both of his legs, like snaps right in half. It's super graphic. And he sits there, and he doesn't know what to do. And eventually this pack of wolves just come up and eat him.
What?
Dude, the movie's fucked. Like,
Wait,
it's not
so is
the entire movie basically just them sitting
Is
on
the
ski
ski
lift?
lift moving, or
That's
are they
like
sitting
more than
still?
half of it.
They're sitting still, right?
They're sitting still. Yeah, they're stuck on it.
I would probably try to what I would do is probably try to take off my skis, right? Then try to climb up and then
on the cables.
on the cable.
That's what they
and,
tried to do.
Crawl across.
See, that they did that eventually, and one of the other guys, after the first guy died, he did that, and he ripped up his hand on the
really?
cables. Yeah, when he was.
I would much rather rip up my hands though.
Well, did they have gloves?
Yeah, it ripped through the gloves,
Oh wow.
and so yeah, the guy did that, and then climbed down the ladder, and tried to run for help. He got eaten by a pack of wolves. Too.
That's not very clever.
And,
They just did that to both guys.
Yeah.
Damn.
What the? Were they
So did the
obviously
last
they
guy
were high
survive?
up on the mountain?
That would be weird, bro. That would
um,
be a weird thing to go through because you'd be sitting there and you'd be just I watched my friend get mauled by a pack of wolves.
I wouldn't come back.
Two
from
friends.
That.
Two friends. Did the other guy live?
It was a girl, and I forgot. Oh yeah, she got down because the cable broke. The chair, the ski lift, the thing just fell down.
Okay.
And I think she hurt her leg or something. She couldn't walk, and so she just she was just crawling down the mountain, rolling down it. And I was confused by this. I didn't know this was kind of a lazy ending to it. But she was crawling right next to the pack of wolves, and they had her friend's body right next to them, and the pack of wolves just watched her crawl by, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And she eventually crawled to a road or something, and someone picked her up, and that was the end of the movie. It was just
Such a weird concept.
I mean, and also I feel like you probably felt like your time was wasted with that movie.
Oh yeah, it
Like-
was. I was like, okay, I really could have gone without watching this.
that's
It was an interesting concept when we were just talking about it, but not
Yeah.
something you need to make a movie about.
You could do way better with that. I feel like.
Yeah, what if you make it to where it's not that far to jump down, and well, I guess the movie ends if they just have their skis and they can ski down the mountain.
Make it to where they can obviously I think one person has to die, obviously, to make it interesting.
Well, there were only 3 main characters.
Yeah, and then the other 2 should have been able to make it, and then they traveled down the mountain together, maybe.
Yeah,
But
we'll
yeah.
just be filmmakers now.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we should.
expect the movie to take a turn like that. Well, once he broke his legs, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, okay, I'm in for something
That's
something else,
awful.
dude.
And then
Yeah.
both of them fall and break their
Yeah.
legs and get eaten by
even
wolves.
hypothermia. Imagine him just breaking his legs
and having to
and
sit
just sitting there for a
Yeah.
week, he couldn't move.
No, he'd die. He would just bleed
No,
out.
yeah.
Because you could in the movie you could see the bones and shit, and it was disgusting,
Ew.
and blood
Oh,
everywhere.
damn.
It was,
That. I remember watching that one NCAA tournament game. Was
oh
it
yeah,
that guy?
Kevin Ware.
Yeah, was it like that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Kevin, that was interesting. I was watching that
I watched
live.
that live,
It was
too.
on Easter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was my whole family was there.
I
in my
watched it
kitchen.
live too.
And
Dude,
we
I
were
don't-
watching the game, and he just snapped his leg, and I was like,
We
I think
watched
he just
Gordon
snapped-
Hayward's thing too.
Oh yeah, I was watching that. That was, but
That
yeah,
wasn't that bad.
I remember. I think that was 6th grade for us. I remember showing up to school the next day wearing all red.
Not Kevin
supporting
Ware.
him. Yeah, that was
Oh,
like
yeah,
Yeah,
6th
Kevin
grade.
Ware was when we were in 6th grade.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty long
it's a
ago. That was middle school for
yeah.
sure.
You really came out with the
Yeah, bro.
Support.
Everyone was posting on Instagram, wear red for Kevin Ware. I
wear
was like,
red for Kevin
hell
Ware
yeah,
tomorrow.
dude.
I wonder, dude, that's never a thing when you get to be an
I'm gonna
adult.
regret looking this up
Yeah.
because it's probably gonna show it. Oh,
Here, let me see.
They,
I don't care if I see it.
I don't
They're-
like looking at that.
Yeah, 2013.
yeah, they're never
We
gonna
were-
when
yeah.
we're
It's
adults, they're
disgusting.
never gonna be like, oh, we're all blue today, because
Yeah.
fuck it. That was half the reasoning sometimes. Some people would just be like, yo,
Hey,
Thursday.
Blew out Thursday. Let's go.
Blew
It's
out.
so stupid. It's
For
such
no
a middle
reason.
school thing.
Yeah.
Dude, but it was kind of fun, and you didn't have to worry about a fit for the day. I don't know
Camo-
if y'all
camo
probably
days.
were y'all middle school kids that cared about their fits.
Hell yeah, dude. I laid out
really?
my elite socks the night before. I woke up. I laid out
Really?
a shirt. Oh yeah,
Surprisingly, I did not care about my fits in middle school.
dude. I was all about the.
Didn't have elite socks at all.
I cared about my fits, but I never like laid them out.
That is a weird thing for guys our age. Everybody had that common like characteristic of
Yeah.
loving
Oh, yeah.
Nike elite socks.
We all
Now,
had
I
that
love
For some
them.
stage.
reason, dude.
I loved them, but my parents. never
Dude, yeah,
bought them
God
for
bless
me.
my parents. I don't know what they thought every time I was like, "Hey, give
Dude,
me
the
these,"
amount
and
of
they're
money they spent.
$15 socks.
Imagine how much
That looks
money
stupid.
Nike made off those socks.
Oh yeah, genius idea.
Probably their most revenue.
No, the most genius idea was Power Balance
The
bracelets.
oh my god, dude!
And
they
the,
said
and the necklaces and the,
fight
wristbands.
fight
necklaces.
no, but the
Fight
thing about-
necklaces. They were cloth
were cool.
necklaces that were $35 to $40
Those
that
were
had
cool.
special powers in them.
the necklaces.
I always got.
had
I only
special
got the
powers,
power
too?
bracelet. I only got the power bands.
I got,
Power
dude,
bands
I
they
a
said
bunch
had
of-
like special titanium that would
No,
make you a better
Dude, I don't know
athlete.
why my dad didn't ever
Bro,
beat my ass because
They
of that.
said the silver part had like some kind of balance.
Dude,
Yeah,
if I was
titanium,
my-
like
if I was my
titanium
dad-
metal
I
or
peeled it
something.
off. It was a sticker. It was literally
Really?
a sticker. Yeah, you could just.
If I
peel
was
it
my
off.
dad and my kid wanted that, I'm like, shut your mouth. I'm not buying
Yeah,
you that.
I mean, you say that and then you just become a dad and you'll buy your kid.
Those
whatever
things
they
were like
want.
like how much were they?
$30.
Yeah.
So was a fight necklace.
Dude, I remember.
Only way I would
I
ever
don't
get
know.
that is if I was.
And
like
if
a
you think
birthday
about
or
it,
something.
dude, socks. The pair of those socks were like $15 to $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd rather buy my kid a necklace that's
I
$30.
probably have like $300 worth of Nike Elite socks.
I had 2 pairs. I specifically remember having a blue and white pair and a white and blue pair because
Dude,
they were
I
my
had
school
like the
colors.
weirdest colors.
They had
Dude,
all the.
I
They had all
completely.
different types.
I completely forgot they.
People would show up with like pink and blue
Yeah.
on the same sock, or like green and purple.
Because
Did
they'd have
you
like
guys-
breast cancer ones and all that stuff.
Did you guys wear elites? Did they provide you elites for your team,
No.
your basketball team? They
Uh-uh.
gave us elites. Like we had to wear elites.
Really?
Those were our team
We always
socks.
wore
Like
them, though.
senior year of high school, I was still wearing elites because we had to for our basketball games.
Well,
Oh,
see, I
for-
think
Yeah.
for basketball,
High school? Dang,
Yeah.
no, yeah, they didn't.
Nike Elite socks, like they do have a lot of good protection in them.
No,
They're
they
just
were
like
good athletic socks.
just why wear socks?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We
Also-
wore
They
them
have good
like
support.
casually.
Yeah.
Do you think everybody in America went through that phase, or was it just this area?
Shit, dude. I probably
Probably
everyone.
everywhere.
There's
But everybody,
well, I mean,
our
okay.
age, all
First
the
of all,
guys
it
our
had to
age
be a
definitely did that.
wealthier area, because, like, I mean, $15 for a pair of socks, like.
I mean,
That's
I'm
not
sure,
happening
I'm sure
everywhere.
Everyone had them.
at least one pair. I mean, they didn't
Yeah.
have to have as many as we did.
But definitely
we're just
guys
privileged.
our age and like near our age, all around.
Oh
did
yeah.
that.
What do you think that product is now that like everybody has right now?
I don't
Jewel.
know.
Yeah, Nike Elites.
No, yeah,
It
you
went
see
from
more
Nike
colors
Elite socks to
Jewel now.
All
Jewels.
the 6th graders are just ripping fat clouds in the bathroom now. That's the trend.
Dude, the sad
Oh,
thing
my.
is they're actually doing that.
no,
now.
yeah,
no.
yeah.
They don't have
are.
Nike Elites socks. They
that's
just
so
have
sad.
Jewels.
Yeah.
That's
That's
so sad.
so funny though.
We had
That's
Game
so
Boys
funny.
and DSs. That was a big shit. And then
Dude,
now,
they have
iPods.
Jewels and fucking carts.
yeah,
Those
that's
those
crazy.
bootleg third-party
Dude,
carts.
that's so sad.
I mean, honestly, it's comical though. Like,
No, there's no reason
Oh my
that 6th
God.
graders should be doing that.
I know, bro, but it's funny. Just like we had that
But
experience.
yeah, like that's.
I
just
was
weird
mainly.
that
I wasn't
now
talking
that's the
about for
time.
6th graders. I was
Mhm.
talking about for us at our age now. What do you think a product?
Oh,
most,
Oh, us.
21-year-old ish, 20-year-old, 21-year-old ish people have. That's why when you said Jewel, I was like, oh yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
definitely
too.
our age. Yeah.
Our
too.
age.
there's
definitely a
there's
Jewel.
6th graders jeweling.
No, I
too,
know.
though.
I
Like,
know
yes.
it makes sense. And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you thought I meant 6th grade. No, I
I
meant.
would say maybe like
What's like a clothing item? I feel like every guy our age has.
short shorts, like 7-inch inseam shorts. I feel
I guess.
like most people don't wear like long shorts anymore.
Nah,
No,
dude.
yeah.
I get super uncomfortable. Like if I have a couple
It's
pairs
like-
of shorts that I never wear in public that go down to like they're Adam Sandler
Yeah,
shorts.
I wear I wear those at home.
But
when
I
I
I'm
was
can't-
chilling.
thinking. I guess like a big frat culture thing is like jerseys and pit vipers.
Those are so ugly.
The pit vipers.
I don't like those at all.
Do you know what those
Dude,
are?
wearing a
Nah.
jersey now is just
Yeah.
really cringy to me. Unless
It
it's like the theme is like March
You're a-
Madness or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like we went to that date party that was like that.
yeah.
Like if you go to a bar and you're wearing a jersey, like
You're definitely a freshman.
Like you're definitely a freshman, or you're just like weird.
yeah.
It's funny.
Like you just don't do that in college, at least.
No, I mean some people still do. I feel like it's
Yeah,
a big
it's
thing in
weird.
the culture. I guess, but
Like it's definitely a high school thing.
I don't know.
Like
Also,
in high school, we wore jerseys all the time.
I don't know
for
what else
everything.
is popular though. I feel like everybody kind of has their own thing now. Everybody
Which
just
is
kind of has
good.
their
I
own.
feel like it's just like
It's kinda
clothes,
style.
fashion, stuff.
which is better
it's like
than it
most
being
like popular.
like
thing
I
for,
said
like,
in middle
guys
school.
our
I
age.
feel like everybody tried to be the same.
Everyone felt obligated to buy
Yeah,
all the
because
same
everyone
shit
like
because
our
they
stage
wanted
in
to
our
fit
life
in.
though, nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
Like in middle
Yeah,
school is
nobody
like
cares.
the prime time where everyone judges and like cares what they do.
Because you had the time as a kid to go through and keep up with everybody else's life.
And
Now
now-
it's like if you cared about what somebody like was doing,
Like you're
then
just
you're just
weird.
like, bro, like you just have too much time right now to be caring about what I'm doing
Yeah.
with my life or like
Mm.
how I
Which
present
I wish
myself
like
or
people,
whatever.
kids in middle school would do that, but like that's just not
I've,
how it is.
I've you know it's some they do
Dude,
that
that's
are big enough.
that's one thing I wish I knew in like middle school or high
Is that
school.
people could be mature?
They just
no,
don't
no,
care. They
just like
don't
care because no one. Most of the time, I would care about what other people thought about me, but the entire time they're just worried about themselves. They don't give a shit
Dude,
about
like,
what
if
I
I
do.
would've
So why
known,
am I
like,
worrying about
Half
what
the
they
people
think?
was worried about like judging me in middle school. Like I haven't talked to
Yeah,
now
that
in
too.
like 2 years.
yeah.
Like I haven't like they're not even a part of my life anymore. Like most of them.
Did y'all ever do like patty cake in elementary school?
What?
Like,
That's
did you
so
ever like
random.
play like patty cake on the?
Yeah,
on the
but
freaking-
how does that relate to what,
That had
what we're
nothing to
talking
do with
about?
what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
I played patty cake. I dabbled in some patty cake.
I mean, I
before.
just wanted to know, is that like
Everyone
a weird?
did some patty cake, the thingy.
Oh damn. I mean, not everybody.
That was so random. We were talking about like caring what people think, and Alex goes, "Y'all ever eat patty cake in elementary
I mean,
school?"
we've talked about that in a previous episode. It's
Patty
okay.
cake?
No, we never
No.
talked about patty cake.
People caring about what you think. or
Well, we were
whatever.
talking about like how it affects us now.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I just had a random thought. It's okay.
No,
though.
it's cool. Yeah.
At recess in elementary school, we would play rugby. That was very fun. That had
You
lasted.
played rugby.
We would not
and-
play
I'm
rugby. We played
fucking.
football.
I'm not fucking.
Football
around.
is what we played.
We literally would play rugby sometimes, but that only lasted for like
Our
couple
teachers,
months.
Our teachers would just get mad at us if we were like too like roughhouse.
Well, see, but we had like where I went to school, we had like a big field, like multiple fields.
No,
stacked
we
on
did
top of
too.
each other. So we would go outside and go to where the teachers couldn't see us, and then we would play rugby.
we couldn't go where the teachers couldn't see us.
Oh,
I remember one
No,
kid
that
went to the
makes sense.
hospital after playing football at
What?
recess in elementary school.
That's
At
crazy.
yours?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't because of tackling. It was because one guy was behind him, and they were both going up for the ball at the same time, and the dude's tooth like went right into his head and started
Oh.
bleeding, and he had
Dude,
to get
what
stitches.
pissed me off at recess though,
I
in
have a good
elementary
recess
school
story.
is that the teachers were so lazy to like actually
yeah.
let us go the whole playground. They made us like only go into a certain section. So like the way my elementary school did,
Oh, I didn't have
like
it
you
like
know,
that.
like because we work where I went to school,
Yeah.
and you know that like where the basketball court is, and then the
Mhm.
playground, and then behind that there's more things over there.
Uh-huh.
They wouldn't let us over there because the teachers was too lazy to like move and sit like where they could see all of it, and they just wouldn't let us go over there. Because
it wasn't like
granted,
that
I don't
for
know
me.
how many people would want to actually go there, but like the teachers were so strict about like you can't go past a certain line because we can't see you. I'm
Dude, I
like,
miss
get off your
recess.
lazy ass and go over there and let us play.
Do y'all want to know the moment I turned from a boy into a man?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Do I?
Please share.
I think you want to know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I want
actually,
know.
this is from when I turned into a child into a young
I'm kind of scared,
teen.
but we'll hear it.
Go for it.
Actually,
Hit us
this
with
was
it.
elementary
This is how
school,
we're gonna
so
end
I
off
was
the
not
episode.
I was
Okay.
not
This
a young
story.
teen. This was in elementary school. But
Okay.
I was very proud of myself for this moment.
Yeah.
I will describe my feelings to y'all. But basically, we were playing soccer at elementary school. This is probably 5th grade. And, the ball gets kicked over the fence. So, me being the leader and someone who wanted to provide for everybody
Just the alpha.
and just the
of the
alpha,
playground.
That's a little
no
that's alpha
fucking
energy.
no
for
beta
real.
energy in this house. No, so I was like, okay, I'll go get the ball. Like, I'll climb the fucking fence or whatever.
Hell
Nobody
yeah.
wanted to climb the fence. but I did
Except
it.
for you.
But I
Except for
jumped
Alex.
up to the fence, okay? I jump up and grab onto the top ledge of the fence, and at the top there's metal wiring,
Oh no.
like a pretty decent sized metal like pointy thing, very very sharp, and it goes right through my hand.
Oh my god.
Like right here, like through that part of my hand. So like it was sticking out the other side, and I like hung up there for a little bit, and I fucking pulled it out like this, and I looked down and I was just like, no. That's why in this moment I think I became a fucking
It became
pimp.
a man.
I was being a boss ass bitch, and I like I came down right, and I was just like, I looked at my hand, and I got the ball, by the way. Like I did not back out. I got the ball because it was sitting on top of a branch on the other side, so I just like flicked it off. So everybody was like paying attention to like the ball was now back in play, and I was like walking off, and I was just looking at my hand. And I don't even remember. I was so calm, and that's why I was like, this is cool. I can actually be cool about this. And I literally just walked up to the teacher. Like, I was walking. I didn't jog or anything. I was walking. I walked up to the teacher, and I showed her my hand. I was like, I think I might need to go to the nurse. And then she just walked me to the nurse, and I thought I don't know why.
Wow,
were you bleeding a lot? Like, was you?
That was
Yeah, it was
such
bleeding.
a great story.
It was a good
It
story.
was such
Thank
a calm
you.
like. I went to the nurse.
Well, but okay, I could have freaked the fuck out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
And I feel like most people would have freaked out, but in this moment, I felt so calm, and I think I had to get a tetanus shot or something.
Yeah, the fence was probably rusty.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
kind of dangerous that a school would even have those like poking out.
It was not it was not a good thing to do, but I did get injured, and I didn't need stitches or anything though.
Yeah,
It
that's
healed
good.
up fine. But she was digging in, the school nurse was like digging in there and cleaning it out, and then didn't even let me go home early.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I did cry or something, I would have gone home early, but she just put a Band-Aid on it, and then I had to go get a tetanus shot. After
Elementary school nurses, no offense, they're all awesome, but they're like one of the most pointless.
Just put an
jobs.
ice pack on it.
Yeah.
Dude, I would always just go in there to get out of class. I would be because I.
Oh yeah, dude. I would be like, yeah, my
My
head kind of hurts. I think I
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
fever.
take a nap.
You
Yeah.
would say that.
Yeah,
I would just.
dude.
I would always say that my stomach hurt, but I feel like
Yeah,
that was
and they would
was
like,
grosser. I would
and
just
then
tell
they would
them
be like,
that
I'll call your mom. I'm like, oh no, it's okay. Because my mom's gonna be like, you're not actually sick. And I was like, then if I go home because I'm sick, I'm not gonna be able to like do anything.
Dude, my nurse was cool. She would just let me lay down for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, mine
take a
would
nap.
too.
Yeah.
But I feel like, honestly, there should have been a space like that for elementary school kids, like to where it could have been like, oh, you need a break from like school, just go lay down, because
Like, they need nap
none of the
time.
shit, none of the shit that you do in elementary school actually matters.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know.
Yeah.
So like if
No, I
you
think
if
it
you were
does.
just like, oh,
What do you mean?
I mean, like what?
Like when you learn how to like count and spell. in
No,
English.
like grades wise.
I meant like it doesn't matter if you get an A in math in elementary
yeah.
school. I'm saying
But like
I
what
guess
you learn in elementary school.
yeah,
yes,
obviously
you
you
learn,
need-
but I'm saying like
like what you like how
like it
the
doesn't matter if you
grades.
go and take a 30-minute break and they
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
little bit of
Yeah,
class
I
without
agree.
you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a college course where you need to like pay attention to every single lesson. All this information is going to be on the test.
Yeah.
Like if a kid needs a break from like just the stress of learning, let them have a break.
No, I agree.
And I feel like maybe they're better about that now. But when we were in elementary school, it was like we had to fake going to the nurse to want to get that break.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you would want that. Like you would just be like, okay, I need a break from all this. But you didn't know how to explain that as a young kid.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, this is probably gonna end the episode. We didn't really talk about what we said we were gonna talk about.
Yeah,
We talked about the gas, but
I
As
just
we
like
kinda went
talking
off
about
topic.
BS. What
Yeah,
was
no,
the other
it's cool.
news topic
it
we
was
wanted to
the
talk about?
CDC and then
Yeah.
the
That's
conspiracy
fine. It was
theories.
too controversial.
Nobody
anyway.
cares about that anyways, really.
No, I like this one. I like just going off on different
But-
topics and just
I hope
But
you
yeah.
enjoyed my
Bullshitting is-
story.
This is gonna.
no, yeah,
Your
you had a
mic
good
is
story.
backwards, and it has been, I think, the whole time.
Mine?
It's
No, it's
not
not.
backwards.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm a dumbass.
Anyways, this is gonna conclude the episode. Thank you for listening. If you are listening now, make sure you check out our TikTok and YouTube channels, both at Foers Podcast, and check out that content on TikTok. We post little highlights and clips if you don't want to watch the whole thing. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, baby.
See you
Fuck,
guys.
baby, fuck.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.